Bonjour Annie Neuf, welcome to lesson number 2 on les vetements. Last lesson you were introduced to a number of clothing items. We practiced the pronunciation, we spoke a lot about different things being masculine and feminine. We revised some colours and we looked at adjective agreement. Now it's going to be really important that you have completed lesson 1 before you attempt lesson 2 because amazingly it's all linked, it flows. So today I'm looking at je vais porter, meaning I am going to wear. Right, so to get us going then, on the Moodle page for Year 9 French, you will find a worksheet as well that goes alongside this lesson. On this worksheet you will need to do the following. Your first task is all about l'uniforme scolaire. Now, in this long oblong box, you will need to find at least 7 new items of clothing from the dictionary. You'll need the English and the French translation. Now, if you don't have a French dictionary, wordreference.com will be very useful. So any 7 items of clothing which are different to the ones that we've already seen. You will also need to find the following English adjectives. We need the English for joli, moche, nul, arrailleur, à serré and large. That'll be the first task. Once you've done that, we go into this middle column here, l'uniforme de bonte, the pot de delice uniform. Here, we need you to draw and label the current school uniform. Now look, it doesn't have to be a masterpiece, and this is done a lot easier if we had paper in front of us. If you have the facility to print the worksheet out, then great, do that. If not, don't worry about it. Just use paint. It doesn't have to be a masterpiece. Alright? Microsoft Paint, put it in there and write a paragraph giving your opinion on our current school uniform. And there's going to be a help box on the next slide of this PowerPoint, so when you see the video screen change, you can use that to help. In the final column, we're talking about mon uniforme idéal, your ideal uniform. So here, I need you to draw and label your ideal uniform, remembering once again that it doesn't have to be a masterpiece, particularly if you're using paint to do that. Write a paragraph describing your ideal uniform. Why would you wear this? And once again, you can use the help box on the next slide. So the next slide is here. Now, there's a lot of GCSE level phrases. Now, as you know, the options process is kicking off, so if you are thinking about doing GCSE French, get into the habit of trying to use as much of these as you can. You're not going to remember them all, obviously, that is ridiculous, but there's a lot of useful vocabulary and GCSE level phrases which you can see in this grey box and this lilac box. And a reminder here in yellow of what you have to do here. Okay, good. Moving on then. On the worksheet, underneath the 3 boxes, you will find this bit of writing. It's a little bit of it's a printout of a text exchange between Luc and Marie. Now, what you have to remember about adjectives, obviously, going from last time, they have to agree with the noun. Noun will be the thing that it's describing. For example, blanc, blanche, so on. Now with this bit of text, the first thing I'd need you to do is to circle all of the adjectives. What's an adjective? It is a describing word. Something that describes something else. These include things like colours, or it could be opinion-y type words, so on and so forth. Circle all the adjectives, all the colours, as many as you can find. This forces you to actually read the text, because the main part of this is here. Finding these phrases within the text. They go in order. See what you can do. Type them up in the space allotted on the worksheet. Alright, so in this worksheet we've got some new words that we need to use, and these are the words for this and these. I'm wondering if you can find them. Well, here they are. 4 different words for this or these. That's ce, cette, c'est, cette. Now then, they're in different colours, and that might be a clue. Okay? So the word for this, if your noun, the thing you're describing is masculine, is the word ce. Remember, everything is split into masculine or feminine. Back in lesson 1, the word jean, for example, had un in front of it, un. This means, excuse me, a pair of jeans. But if I replace un with ce, that means this. And that goes for all items of clothing which are masculine with the word un in front of it. Right? Ce. For feminine nouns, that's anything with the word une in front of it, like une chemise, une jupe, une robe. The word this is set. Cette jupe, cette robe. If it's plural, remember that's usually something with an S on the end. On our list of vocabulary from lesson 1, it had the word des, meaning some. Well, this time the D changes to a C. Ces baskets, these trainers. Ces sandales, these sandals. Now, if your item of clothing or your noun starts with a vowel, now in French the vowels are the same as English, A, E, I, O, U, and the letter H. The word for this is set. The reason being, it bridges the gap between the two. So if I left the T off, ce anorak, it's a bit stunted. The T acts like a little bridge between the two. Cet anorak. Okay, so your task on the worksheet is as follows. Under the heading this and these, we need you to write 5 examples. I know it says 2 on this PowerPoint and video, but it's 5 examples, 5 sentences where the first half of the sentence is positive and the second half is negative. So for example here we've got j'aime ce pull confortable. I like this comfortable jumper. Here, but je déteste ces chaussures démodées. But I hate these old-fashioned shoes. There's a reminder here of some adjectives that you could use. You did a research task in lesson 1 where you had to find loads of different adjectives as well. Use those, get creative. It can be nonsense if you like, completely made up. It's just to get creative with your writing. When we mark this, we'll be looking for the correct application of ce, set and ces, and just to see what you can come up with. Now the final task is more creative writing, because that's what it's all about. I need you to pick any 3 of these celebrities. We've got Gokwan, we've got Prince William and Kate Middleton, we've got that woman from the last lesson who I still haven't figured out who it is, we've got the Biebs, Justin Bieber, and we've got Cristiano Ronaldo. Tell me what these people are wearing, giving your opinion, being as detailed as you can, getting creative. So, pick any 3. Gokwan right here, he is describing one of these people. He says, il porte un pull noir, avec, with, un pantalon violet, en léopard. This might be a clue as to who he's describing. Avec une casquette jaune. Je pense que, I think that. Now he might have replaced that with franchement, frankly, or à mon avis, in my opinion. Different ways to express opinion. Ce pantalon est vraiment moche. These trousers are really ugly. Mais j'aime les lunettes. But he likes the glasses. So this is good because he's described exactly what the person's wearing with colours and so on. He's given adjectives with it. He's also given a balanced view. So any 3, get creative. Alternatively, if you would like to select a celebrity of your choice, if these people are not doing it for you, feel free to make sure you copy and paste a picture into it. It's very similar to one of the tasks you did in lesson 1, but we're going a little bit further now with our adjectives and descriptive writing. Please upload the worksheet to Moodle for marking. And that is what we have covered today. Revision of adjectives, the different words for this and these, and how to use them, and giving your opinions on clothing. Au revoir.